Gets more and more out of hand, these Julies. They really want to level up the playing field as far as the spam is concerned.
I'm trying to think of the last time I've seen 4 dualies on a pistol.
I feel like at Impact Finals we saw 3, but 4? I'm not sure if it was 4. Indeed, that is a lot. Deciding they don't need the Kevlar. It's a quiet start in mid, but things will be very loud on this B bomb site as Kios goes to the floor face first. And Isaac is not far behind. Julies galore, and Akor's got a lot of work to do. 1 versus 4 then with this P250. He's going fishing, but there's too many man on road. jkaem and Nork have perfect armor to get the cheap helmet in the second round. Great start on that CT side.
So we see a little smirk there from Mytha and Kixan, clearly cooking up with the dualies, ready on that B site. And listen, if you want close range battles on the B site, the dualies are the perfect pistol for the job. So credit to Apeks. Have players in position. That spam is always going to be deadly in the pistol round if you get in close quarters.
If everyone's aiming for the head as well, then why not get those Julies collected? No bomb plant for GamerLegion. Means a very rough round. They do have a flashbang though that Snacks will deploy. You want to be really close to that window for when that flash goes off. Great angle for Sense though. Won't be bothered with that, but he is going to be running low on ammo. Good cover from his teammates. He tries to stay alive here. The burst fire will be denied. Bomb plant for Snacks then. Or not. That was close, but he was denied. Thought he might have snuck in there with that bomb plant. Apeks, though, had other ideas. A very promising start for Apeks, considering GamerLegion have 1 frag only from those 2 rounds and no bomb plant. So if they lose this, they'll be on eco again, unless they get a bomb plant. That will keep them in play. But you could hardly ask for a better start to your CT side than what we're seeing here.
Yeah, definitely not. Love seeing Snacks try to sneak the bomb plant. Sneakiest player in Counter-Strike, Snacks, I'm going to say. I've got the full gun round though. Mid-control not really being fought for too hard here. Pretty standard default from Apeks. 2 towards A, 2 towards B. 1 man hanging around mid. They're pretty happy to give up this early map control to GamerLegion. We've seen this B site be tested early by GamerLegion. Again, there's a pretty heavy lean towards B. This time it's not Sense as the anchor, it's Nork anchoring that B bomb site. They are starting to close the distance.
Yeah, they are very close indeed. Nork's got to play very carefully, and he is doing so, buying time for his team to come in and help. 1 more for Sense, and again,
tough.
GamerLegion have 1 frag.
Yeah.
This is a wonderful way to start a CT side. This is like the best start I could remember in a very long time. Just on pure stats. Two players in that pistol who got the cheap helmet as well to just give them an extra leg up. I love it. Efficient play for Apeks. Oh, all right then. Okay then, that was nasty, jkaem. Round 4 and 1 frag for the T side. They are laughing, Apeks.
Yeah, those B-sided attacks have not proven fruitful so far. We heard the desk talk about how Sense has maybe been talked about and whether he's going to stay on this Apeks roster. He's normally that B anchor, so maybe they were trying to exploit him early. He is the weakest fragger on this Apeks team, but he wasn't there that time. It was Nork backing up the B site instead.
The fact they've got no bomb plant from that last round either, the scenario just gets better. Airstrike attempted in connector to no avail. And now with no flash, you can see Kios has got that smoke. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, they're not really in position, but I'm thinking, does that go to that waterfall palace smoke, but it's going towards window instead. So their options to close the distance will be quite limited in this round. And again, I'm just wondering, the curious man in me wants Apeks to win without losing a single player, just so we can see what that looks like in CS2. They've almost got a full buy in the hole already. Careful with that reload, jkaem. In trouble now. The Julies are out again, but space has been created. Almost said Croatia. Assassinito dropping the bomb carrier now. And 2 players remain. That rifle has been secured again, but so has a second kill. Acore making the CT spend some money, so they got something from some round finally. GamerLegion moving into round 5 with just the 3 frags.
Yeah, still so hard to break through when the CTs get this sort of cash in the bank. You're going to have to do a lot of work. Good to see Apeks off to a good start then. Really has been a decent team effort. Kickstand hasn't had to do a whole lot, but that's kind of the in-game leader's dream. Let the fraggers
wow,
frag.
That's clean movement. All you guys blaming the game now, what's your excuse?
Well, GamerLegion finally get that AWP out for Acore. Good utility as well. But Apeks taking initiative in this round and getting a player into Palace like this is so strong. You can often rotate reinforcements away from A because this position is really powerful, makes it awkward for the T side to get a bomb plant in.
These positions in Palace caused sense to dump a molly early into apartments as well, and a smoke. He's been given a second one by Nork so they can buy time towards that bomb site, but again, oh, kickstand with a lovely peek there, and they've got to know the game is up. They have to win that duel and connect to GamerLegion, and maybe the trade will be enough. Chances to split the A bomb site still exist then as the remainder come towards the ramp. Kickstand will still be an issue though. His presence will slow this round down, but 45 seconds will be plenty for GamerLegion as they look to collapse on the A bomb site.
Oh, there's a little angle in the smoke. Kios able to make the most of it. And now Acore might finally get his chance with that AWP. Good shot. Despite moving forward there, was able to counter strafe in time. There is money, so Nork can at least have a look here. But a 1v3 is so unlikely. That helps. That helps. Now he's got 1 kill. Does he consider it? Doesn't look like it. Would still be so hard to win. You know the bomb's planted open. You know there's an AWP in play. So finally GamerLegion on the board.
Yeah, that was a big swing from CT into the hands of Acore. Nork wasn't in a position to offer a flashbang at the time. But that was an easy collect for the T side and certainly helped them on their way to finding their first round. Now they can start to build. That'll be some confidence for the squad after a very dry start to the proceedings here.
1 kills back from Andu in connector. Standard showing us what he's made of. That little gap in the smoke didn't really favor Kickstand there in the end. They were holding for him. Couple of Mac 10s still forced by GamerLegion here, despite winning that one. They have taken a tactical timeout ahead of this.
Does that commit them to a B play, I wonder?
I was thinking that. I mean, they were trying that B site early. They got no success. But if they came into it with an idea that that B site is weak, sometimes you do have to stick to your guns.
Yeah, just a little tweaking with the information you've absorbed from the previous attempts. See if that will be the case. They got the CT spending money early then, and I think those 2 kills in that previous round certainly helped. Suddenly all that success has disappeared for the CT squad.
Wow,
on the AWP again.
Yeah, it definitely looks like this B play then.
Yeah, so they're going to just storm the B bomb site while the CTs are still setting up the round in general. But Sassanito doesn't get there with the M4, will with the Molotov, and Sense is able to hold position. Smokes are up, and Kickstand's able to rotate in. Bench taken by GamerLegion, but they still got angles up top, and that AUG will slice through armor like a hot knife through butter. jkaem on the flank then. Teammates entertaining. Sense drop 3-on-3, and Acore is absolutely ready. Great spatial awareness from him. 2 remain. Isaac just waiting. He's got a good angle on this smoke. Great headshot at close range onto Kickstand. That leaves Nork on a 1 versus 3 in a tight choke point. Bomb not planted just yet. How do you avoid getting traded though? The 1v1's what he wanted, but didn't get the results he was looking for, and the angles become more oppressive. He realizes that the best chance to win this round has gone already. Has to fall back and save Diop. And again, look at the money for the squad. After all that success, all that lack of fragging from GamerLegion, suddenly things become very pricey for Apeks.
Suddenly that strong start doesn't actually look like it's given them enough of a buffer here. And credit to GamerLegion. I thought that Apeks were going to be able to stall that out. Sent to put down a defensive smoke, just trying to survive at the back of the site. They get a couple of those kills. And then the read from Acor was outstanding. This Nork could be taken away. Nork. Oh, he just about adjusts in time. Snax could have had him there, but misses the opportunity. Either way, this read from Acor is really the most important thing. After you win that first fight, oh, he even got that shot onto Sense. That was Sense trying to play passive. And then to read jkaem on the flank, fantastic work. I think Acor often works best as an AWPer like that. More of a turret style, back of the pack. Showing us what he's capable of there. Wow. Snax tried to send it. They are going to try and send it onto A.
Trying to keep Apeks flustered. They are defending though. jkaem re-emerging to drop Kios. Then with 1:36 on the clock, it's Acor versus the world. This might be a long round for him. Then again, it might be a short one. Sassanito in position already. That's one of the fastest buy rounds I can remember seeing in recent memory. 5-2.
That's a surprising call to me, because Snax faces ramp so aggressively into the flames. And then you will see those Palace plays sometimes where players just try and storm out of Palace like that. But once Snax shows at ramp, I feel like the CTs are kind of put on high alert at that point. Whatever the plan was, did not work for GamerLegion there. High-risk play that did not pay off. They still have guns, though, and Acor trying to get aggressive, but 2 CTs in connector waiting. Apeks adjust their setup. They fight mid aggressively, and it works.
Rough half for GamerLegion thus far. Opportunity knocks then towards this B bomb site. What is the read of the remainder of Apeks? How far does Snax go? Bench will be enough for now. No one on short. Keel's looking to make a late play from the A bomb site, but there's a lot of work to be done. There is some utility for them to try and delay. That will certainly help. Gotta be careful with the positioning there, Isaac. As only in jungle is Kios. Will anyone be looking for this? Sassanito falling back to reposition. Could be a multi-frag here for GamerLegion. Second by the window. Has he done enough though? jkaem lurking without a kit. That bomb is pretty far ticked as well. I'm not sure what else there is left in this bomb site for Apeks. jkaem's just going to lose all his money here. Get out of there. GamerLegion on the scoreboard once again.
That is a frustrating round loss from Apeks. They get off to such a great start, denying the early play, but credit to Snax. He always knows when he has to make a play to win his team the round. They lose 2 players at mid early, and Snax says, I have to take a fight. I have to get us back into the round. He knew there was a chance for a 1v1 on B. He gets given it. And then Kios with a ballsy decision to go for the big flank. But the players on the site can delay enough with their utility, and they never expect Kios in behind. A really well-managed round from GamerLegion, considering the odds were so far against them. If they can keep that up, maybe they can get enough T rounds on the board here.
Will Isaac be ready for this? Peek's coming in real quick, but he wasn't. Tika's advantage, very, very nice. Oh, Snax lucky to get away with that one. But they'll retain the advantage, Apeks. Putting GamerLegion on the back foot. Now, how much do they invest in clearing that area, GamerLegion, having the threat of a B bomb site? Are they committed to A now? Have a look at Apeks on ramp as well. Kixan and Sense going for a little journey. So Apeks are closing the net on GamerLegion more and more. You can see they are expectant of something towards that B bomb site. They've lost a short position, but they've got the info. It's going to be a long rotation from Kixan to get a flank activated. In the meantime, his teammates need to try and buy time with frags, and they are losing control of this bomb site.
Andu got a couple of great kills in there with the Galil. And Akor was just holding, waiting for players to rotate in. Apeks thought they had all the information they needed. And yet still GamerLegion scraped their way to a round win. And this can't become a consistent theme for Apeks. That is 2 rounds now where Apeks had a pretty solid advantage. They probably felt like they had good information here. And yet GamerLegion are able to overcome it just by fragging and beating the crossfires on the B site.
Starting a little cold, GamerLegion have warmed up quite a bit. Heading towards tying the score here on Mirage. Seen so much of Ancient and sometimes even Vertigo and BO1s. Mirage less often, it feels like. Nice open map though. Got some analog switches on some of these keyboards. For the movement gods. Good aggression from the CT side.
Yeah, those little shots. That second one. Barely looked like I was ahead on Andu's screen there. Stand in, delivering. Showing what he's capable of, the man from GamerLegion Academy. Stepping up to the main roster in the shoes of Volt for this one, who could not make it. I think it was Stiko I was talking to recently, who was talking about the keyboards that, like, as soon as you press the key, you start moving rather than having to press the key entirely down. He was saying that makes a big, big difference for the minute movement details. Cool to see how many players adjust to that, if they can master movement even more.
Yeah, I haven't gone down that route.
I think he said it's quite a recent thing. Some of the pros are starting to pick up on it now.
Yeah, I think it's the Hall effect.
Yeah.
Hall effect switches.
Yeah. Look at this, stack on A. Apeks have the right read again. This time their buy isn't as good though. Oh, and Jacob's 5-7 betrays him.
Sense trying to hold on though. 3 on 4. The CT numbers are dwindling once again. Apeks' kung fu grip on this half. It's proving to be quite slippery now. Kixan tries to stay alive. Willing to stand and fight, it seems. But GamerLegion are about to tie the score. Snax is a man who likes to play off the feel, as we have seen with some of these faster rounds. And he'll be growing with strength as this game continues. Suddenly a very different affair. And you wonder how important these T rounds will be for them to have an easier task on that CT side. Although I feel like with a stand-in, it can often be the T side and the mid to late round which can be the more difficult part of things. But again, I think Snax is the right man for the job. I think his style better weathers the storm of a stand-in here and there. Out. Oh, that's not good, is it?
When the nade hits you like that, it can do even more. Oh, and he's even been spammed through the smoke.
He's been seen. Sassanito has been spotted. Absolutely. Unfortunate timing for him. A window for GamerLegion. 4 on 4 this early will much favor the T side. It was the timing that they needed. Nork's in a high variance situation now. He's got the sound cues of the player below, but he'll assume someone is up top until he sees otherwise. Just going past the angle, not quite spotting Snax there. And again, Apeks are just disappearing one by one back at the milk carton. Unable to respond to GamerLegion.
That's so far away. That's a good reaction shot. But then he quickly spots a smoke. I think that might make his decision easy. GamerLegion with a real grind to get back into this game. There have been a couple of rounds where it's felt like very specific things have had to happen to get GamerLegion the round win, and they found those solutions every single time. To get into the lead here is honestly really impressive, because Apeks, they were so dominant at the start. They took that 4-0 lead, barely taking casualties. You said earlier, it's maybe the best start to a half I've seen in CS2. And yet it's GamerLegion who have come back and taken the lead right now.
From humble beginnings. Lots of work to be done. But again, spotted there. That's one thing, like I keep telling the developers about this. In CS2, right now, you can't inspect the agents. Because if you look at some of the the custom models for us casual plebs, like Agent Voltman, the woman with the big personality, like she's got a rucksack on her back. So if you rotate her sideways, you will see that in a situation like that, if you're looking to the right a bit too much, and that bag will concede your position. But you can't inspect, you can't 360 the agents in CS2 at the moment to see those kinds of angles. I'm sure it's low on the list. It better be on the list though.
Yeah.
Of things to do in the game. Bring back Wingman and that guard map.
Don't disagree. Great recovery then from GamerLegion. They've still only won 3 opening kills here. They've just always been able to find solutions. Heading into the last round of the half. Let's see if they can come away from their T side with the lead.
Oh, MP7 enjoyer. Kixan. Oh, skinless. I'm disappointed. Could have been a whiteout, but no.
Solid mid-control for GamerLegion. Plenty of players in this position. Akor will sit back and set up nades. Just gave the bomb to his teammates. They may look to scale up Connector, but if they do, Apeks have a pretty decent setup around that position. Oh, that molly meant Casanito or Sassanito was a dead man there. Nothing he can do.
Now the numbers are making their way towards A, and that hold-on ramp's going to be so important. Great angle for the MP7 as we find ourselves in a 3-on-3. jkaem down to the USP, picking up an AK-47 now. And it's a rotation back towards the B bomb site, which has been abandoned by the CTs. GamerLegion have made the right play in that respect. There's more work to be done, though. Akor on shot with the AWP. He's going to find a target, and there's another one on the way. He will really slow down this retake. Or will he? That smoke will allow him to just be bypassed by Nork now. Does he expect Akor to re-emerge eventually? One by the bench, slowing him down. 6 bullets in the AK won't help either. He's the man with the kit, and he wonders what's behind him. The threat may be more dangerous than the emergence. Andu boosted up or finish off the job, and it's GamerLegion after a nothing start who lead at halftime. A lot of action in that first half. A great start for Apeks, but they went missing towards the end. They trail by 2 now, and hopefully for them they won't be shell-shocked because there is more work to be done. A second pistol is here. No dualies this time, not a single pair. Just 10 pistols for the 10 players on the server this time. GamerLegion with 2 round the back of B, but 2 at the top of mid. jkaem, does he have the discipline not to fire? He's going to fire immediately and get absolutely nothing from it. Opens the fridge. Fridge is empty, Hawker.
Oh, how is the fridge empty? It looked like it was going to be full of at least something. At least something to snack on. Doesn't find anything. Oh, jkaem just about gets his frag. Meanwhile, look at the minimap. The B bomb site is being taken. GamerLegion leaving it open. They're in fact rotating to A. They got confused by that kickstand kill. And now they've got to be ready to get back in, but Sasanito so far forward, and they're not going to clear him. He'll find his for free, finally traded. This is so awkward now.
Kickstand rotating through the A-bomb site as the last chance saloon flank for Apeks, should it be required, but maybe it won't be, unless Nork will survive with that P250. That's an important pistol for Apeks. I think their confidence might have been shaken the way things started versus the way things ended in that first half. So to have momentum immediately will be promising for this squad.
Yeah, that's a good sign for them. Ah, what an awkward pistol that ended up being. So many players getting chances for shots to the back of the head. Do feel bad for jkaem. Not always easy to get that free confirmed kill. But Apeks do win that much needed pistol. Surely should go on to tie up the score here. Honestly, really hard to read this game right now. Andu is the stand-in, playing pretty well for GamerLegion. It's a good sign for them. See if the rest of the squad can step up. Snack's normally one of the better individual players on this GamerLegion team, even as the in-game leader. Has not showed up so far. Big dink onto Sasanito. Pull back into another pistol, but that works out fine. And the bomb will be hand-delivered. Wrapped up on this B site.
Pretty standard stuff then for Apeks.
Nice.
Max manages to find something. That's a great pickup.
How's he always so cheeky?
In a nothing round, to find himself an AK-47, if he can save it, would be awesome. Senses on the way, though. But the bigger picture is that Apeks will have a tied scoreline. And indeed, I really don't know who to favor at this point. GamerLegion with 7 rounds on their CT side. Starting out is pretty good for them, honestly. I think the T side, I would expect the T side to be the most difficult with respect to a stand-in. Maybe the coming action will prove me wrong. You know, if your stand-in is playing in positions they're not familiar with, then maybe they go a few pixels too far and show an elbow to an AWP or something. We'll have to see. Andu will be starting with the French gun in the buy round for GamerLegion. Plenty of util for the squad. The AUG for A-Core. He'll have that for the time being. And maybe Snacks can drop him an AWP later with the money he saved holding on to that AK-47.
Snacks really not buy a kit. 2.6k. No kit in play for GamerLegion. Keep that in mind if that bomb gets planted. Maybe GamerLegion plan on winning by elimination. We shall see. Snacks not able to fight in connector. Oh, this molly. How is he even trying to find an angle here? Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Looks like they heard him and the spam.
He just walked into the molly, though, and gave the sound cue away, which is a little curious.
I think he was hoping there was like a slight angle where he wouldn't burn, but not really the case.
It's most unfortunate, especially these early rounds as well, when if you lose, you're in the bin immediately. A lot of momentum to be gained from this one round, and Sasanito caught jumping. Gun wasn't ready. Advantage GamerLegion. Unless, okay, trades continue. 3-on-2. They'll take that all day. And now it's down to the 2-on-1. These trades are coming in thick and fast. jkaem with 38 seconds. He's got to win this duel before the other CT rotates. Won't happen though. New man Andu to deliver. GamerLegion a lead.
Again, scrappy rounds. Really just comes down to brawls back and forth. Hard to read what's going on sometimes with these trades and these fights happening at the same time. But Andu seems to be coming away with kills in all the chaos. Timeout taken then by GamerLegion. Apeks can't really have any excuses here. Playing against a stand-in, winning both pistols. This is a scenario you would always want to convert. Just getting caught off guard a couple of positions in that previous round. Especially Sassanito jumping across, hoping to bait out a shot when he was in Palace. Instead, Andu was waiting for it. For whatever reason, GamerLegion have won the last 6 maps they've played against Apeks. Maybe even with a stand-in, that's set to continue. Maybe they are Apex's kryptonite here. Awkward buy for Apeks. They've invested all they can. But only a single premium rifle in the hands of Nork to show for it.
You can see the difference maker. Snacks getting that AK earlier allows him to buy an AWP for Acor in this round. Quite a significant edge that becomes, on paper at least, in a round such as this. Limited in guns, limited in primary weapons, Apeks, limited in utility. Limited in choice. jkaem creeping in Palace with a deagle. Acor repositioning. He may find himself in an awkward spot here. Really? Curious. But again, jkaem is not really showing in Palace for the time being. Uh-oh, timing. Sensors going to that crawl space, and he's going to catch Acor, throwing grenades for his teammates. Look at the position this gives Apeks as well. GamerLegion are in so much trouble. They need multi-frags. If they continue here, Apeks are kind of hesitating for the time being. They do have a pinch on that bomb site, but it is only a deagle for jkaem. That bomb's getting planted though. Snacks surely saw one of them into the smoke. He goes. This could be quite the play. Catches Nork. Does he go into the smoke? Does he touch the bomb? Does he draw out these Ts? Sense drops in connector, and the CTs are suddenly all over the bomb site. There's a spam from jkaem, but nothing doing in that respect. Just pistols remain now. How are there 4 players standing for GamerLegion? Make it 3. Oh, kickstand has Isaac looking the wrong way. They've come off the bomb now, and Snacks has only got 2 HP, but he's run out of ammo and all the guns. He's got a knife. He's still alive. This is so awkward. What is happening? He's got no kit. He's just about found one. My word. What a tight round.
Kickstand's running around like a headless chicken, trying to dodge bullets with a knife in hand. Gets tagged down so low, and eventually Snacks finishes the job. What the hell was that?
That's crazy. He doesn't want to show that he's on the reload on either gun, so he just goes for the knife and just kind of tries to burrow into the wall. That was a bug you could do in Mirage and CSGO, but that's long gone now.
Oh, such a wild round. The only reason Snacks can really activate as well is because Acor actually got that Palace smoke off before dying. So I think that's why Snacks was comfortable coming out from his hidey hole with his back turned to Palace. Get those first couple of kills. Massive quad kill there from Snacks, who was really quiet in that first half. Now he's stepping up, though.
Incredibly awkward. 9-7 for GamerLegion. Oh, man. Such a tight round. Again, that round could mean a lot to whatever team wins it. Let's see what it means for GamerLegion here. Both teams on the edge of their economy. Look at the swing towards mid, though, from these CTs. Trying to shut down the round immediately. That is another player spotted. Acor's being careful, but Andu is here to cover him. A 2K for Andu, and Sassanito has got so much work to do. and not enough time to do it. Minute 30 and the round is done. GamerLegion on double figures and no bomb plant for their opponent.
Almost an ace there for Andu. This kid is delivering right now. Sat in the middle of the team as well, interestingly. I feel like normally that's where the in-game leader sits, but hey, he's their main man right now.
Might be easier for comms so they can have a quick glance and see what he's up to.
Yeah, maybe. Only 18 years old, the player from GamerLegion Academy. Could this be a breakout map event for him?
It's a pretty smart thing to do if you're standing, actually. Give your regular team the most eyes on his screen.
Yeah, I think you definitely want snacks next to him as well.
Yeah, doesn't have to ask him what he's doing. He can just look at his screen and see and give him commands accordingly. Apeks on the ropes now, all of a sudden. Let's not forget, what a great start to this game they had.
Both halves, they started pretty well. 4-0 lead early. Oh, Jacob struggling. Nork actually comes in to finish the job, and with another Deagle shot landing, GamerLegion have got to take this round very seriously. Losing 2 on A. They're trying to get back into position, but Apeks still remain uncommitted. Kicksan can come in from behind, and that bomb could go back to B.
What has happened to this round for GamerLegion? Oh my days! Surely he saw Isaac on the radar. Maybe not. I mean, it's not really going to matter at this point. What a collapse for GamerLegion, in full control of the game, and they don't have the cash for this. See the AWP there. I'm sure he'll kind of lurk near it and pick it up later. Long spray will fail, and that's an awkward one for GamerLegion. I would imagine they'll be quiet after that game. What does their economy look like now? That's Apeks right back in this game.
Ooh, that's a great shot from Sense. Up against the AWP of Acor, holding at range. He just lands the shot so quick. That's the first round that Andu maybe got a little too eager. And you asked about the economy. Well, they have basically nothing to work with in this round. It's got the makings of a game that will go down to the wire. Will almost certainly be our closest opening match so far here at ESL Challenger Atlanta. Kicking off the group stage with the best of ones.
Apeks on their way to B then. Utility is up. Next to nothing spent for GamerLegion. See a Deagle in the hands of Acor. That's about it for this round. I hoped it wasn't at the cost of utility in the buy round. Very patient game. Apeks making sure they don't make any mistakes here. Snacks will soon expire. Yeah, Acor and Andu have got 4,100 for this round. I'm assuming Acor bought a Deagle for himself. He'll get an AWP at least, but ooh, that'll be more than one actually.
Wow.
That's one way to make up for utility. Nasty surprises in store for Apeks.
At the same time, it's going to mean they really are lacking utility.
Yeah, I don't know if that Deagle's worth it. When you're trying to close out the game, is that $700 better spent in that round than this round?
The spam from Kios, he didn't spot anyone, but Acor, oh, the head spotted, just fires wide. That was such a nice attempt on that angle. He'll go back for more. Knew that Kickstand would try and line up some utility. And that's a great read from Acor to get them off to a good start. That's why they give him that AWP.
How do you respond? 3 players around this A bomb site. jkaem smoked off at the right time. So Snacks is by CT with an AWP, and Andu's up close with the French gun. Now Snacks posts up for him. Oh, he's going to get one for free. Oh, Snacks is going to get there first, actually. jkaem lurking in mid for the time being, but that's the bomb with 23 HP. They've seen it on the ramp. It's a long rotation to go anywhere else, and the lurkers are being eliminated also. They know where both T's are now with that smoke from the Palace. It's all the information they need. 39 seconds, and Snacks is in Cirque du Soleil, apparently. 2-on-2 then. And they won't last very long either. Back to winning ways are GamerLegion. No bomb plant for the other side.
Just so hard to cross to the site there. Assassinito had to use his smoke to try and lurk out from Palace. And then you see those two remaining CTs working in tandem, dealing with that cross to the bomb site. A tight game on our hands here, but it's GamerLegion with the slight edge right now. Snacks still on that AWP. Didn't get much done with it in the previous. The 1 kill. Ooh. Preemptive nade. Oh, so close from Snacks after wiping the smoke.
Slower start from Apeks. Some early flash points. They'll take a different pace now. In default positions, basically, so just hold their map control, and they've missed the smoke in the window. How on earth do you do that? Oh! Problems then for Apeks. Their timing has been somewhat ruined here. Snacks has been dropped, though. They forced a short player back, so that's good map control for Apeks, despite that smoke going wrong. They've been allowed opportunities. They still have a good spread across the entire map. With 50 seconds, which way will that bomb go in the hands of North?
Do we see GamerLegion get inquisitive? Wow, Akor's got a kill back. While jkaem crosses and goes back to get that kill onto Isaac. The bomb looks like it will try and reposition entirely. Andy will hear those steps, though. He might call to his team, take that risk, commit to B.
How, though?
At the same time, yeah, Keels is getting flanked. There goes Andu. And oh, Keels has been dealt with. jkaem gets in from behind. They just can't get back in time.
This is going to be such a problem to the economy of GamerLegion. Such a crucial, critical part of this round as well. From the ramp comes Sense. Assassinito from Connector will finish off the job. And suddenly the game becomes really, really tight. And you almost wonder if they might not be in control, even if they're in the lead right now.
I think you favor Apeks at this point because their money was just so bad on the GamerLegion side. I don't think one save is enough for them. Heading into deep waters, the economy being broken, and you see Mytha getting his team hyped up because he knows that was a big, big round.
Oh boy.
Their money's so bad.
That is a reset. That is the title screen with no memory card.
Impossible difficulty in these upcoming rounds.
Oh boy, that's as rough as sandpaper. They are in all kinds of trouble. Did they double eco?
You'd almost be tempted to. I mean, you can maybe afford some pistols at some point.
Oh!
What?
Pump. Snacks has gone for big pop-up pump. He's got the Scott Steiner out.
Get her done.
Oh, this is... Ooh. I mean... Oh, it's just painful to watch, isn't it? It's like reality TV, man. It just hurts.
If you have a buy like this, there's going to be conflict, drama. Who gets what?
Should call this by 90-Day Fiancé.
Shotgun wedding, perhaps. Keels.
Oh,
Quite
man.
A headshot height. There is a stack on B. Could Apeks get baited into it? Even if they do, they should be able to deal with these weapons. But you never know. A man can dream.
He needs headshots. Oh, he's more headshots. But he won't get them. He won't get them at all. That's a tough call to make in a tough situation. And that's all that needs to be said. But they are essentially, I mean, it's kind of a double eco, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. They invested what they could there in case they could break through and maybe break Apeks. But now, as long as they full save here, they almost certainly have to play for overtime.
It was a very calculated risk. As you'll see, they've left themselves enough money to buy the next round anyway. So a calculated risk.
I think it's good economy management, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good awareness from jkaem. What a game he's having. 26 kills. He could be on for the 30 bomb. You don't see 30 bombs anymore.
Fast eco round is a good eco round. Apeks reclaim control of this best of one. Just around the corner now from a hard-fought-for victory, if it is to be. But we'll see. This GamerLegion will be on the buy once again. Good Atlanta crowd early on day one.
Hell yeah. NA crowd's always good. Always good.
I miss the NA crowds.
Hopefully we get more of them in the future. Here is that buy then. Playing for the map, and Snacks opens up strong. GamerLegion need this to hold on. And who else but Snacks to send them off to a good start.
Not about how you start, though. Always about how you finish. Kicksan keeping his team in the fight, dropping Andu. And maybe there is a chance. Sassanito moving through. Trying to find these CTs, which are well positioned on this B-bomb site. Crossing the window now. He's got a sound cue and he's caught Isaac. Suddenly in a three. Burst in three! And he's stolen one from Kios. That could be a very key frag. What has happened there?
They're not even rotating. They're not even getting back into position in time. What a disaster for GamerLegion. But what a turnaround from Sassanito. That might just win his team the map and the match.
Oh boy, that's one of those scenarios where you don't open social media afterwards, as Acor has a swing and a miss, a rare miss from him. Very oppressive angle to try and find a clutch now. 1v3, the slightest tag through the wall. You might want to stop picking him now though. That said, he doesn't have a kit. Trying to combine together and it'll just be too many man on road. Such a marginal situation and who knows what might have been, but we know what is. And that'll be a hard-fought-for victory for Apeks.
These two teams often play close, but man, that one came really, really close. So many rounds that could have swung either way, that could have made the difference. That was